Good afternoon, everybody. Another beautiful day here in Spain. Today is Wednesday and we're here with you with the top news of the day. There's lots of tension going on in the world and my partner will explain to you the situation in Hong Kong. Over to you, Roger.
The scene in Hong Kong over the past week has gone from chaos to calm and back again, as tensions grow and pro-democracy thongs with pro-China demonstrators. It all started on September 26, when hundreds of students gathered in a courtyard in central Hong Kong, demanding an end to Chinese oppression and control. The students hit the streets and thousands from Hong Kong rushed to join them in the days that followed. The Chinese government and the protesters have dug in their heels, and negotiations have failed. Now, counter-protests from pro-China residents are complicating the situation. Over to you, Lucas.
The eruption of September 27 at Mount Ontake in Japan has taken the life of 51 people. Most victims were between 13 and 59 years old and living near the place that became their tomb. Only a few hours with car or mountain train. 3 of the dead victims were children and 5 people were 16 years or older. The volcanic eruption was the deadliest in Japan since World War volcanic activity. Among the victims were several climbers. Most of them were members of a group of nature lovers who studied the wild flora of Japan. Over to you, Fabian.
Oklahoma unveils new execution procedures. In April this year, Clayton Lockett, a prisoner at the Oklahoma prison, was executed as a punishment for his crimes. However, something went wrong, and it took a total of 43 minutes of writhing and moaning before Mr. Lockett could be declared dead. It's still unclear what went wrong, but an investigation ordered by Governor Mary Fallin suggests that the blame of his lengthy death was a poor placement of a single intravenous line in his groin. Lockett's execution has raised many new concerns about lethal drug injections. The situation will continue to be investigated. Over to you, Roger.
On 13 September, Microsoft lifted the veil of the next version of Windows 10. At an event in San Francisco focused on corporate users, Microsoft previewed early elements of the next generation of its computer operating system. It represents the first step in a whole new generation of Windows, said Microsoft executive Terry Myerson. The company said it will focus on one Windows product family across devices. Its corporate users will find Windows 10 familiar, compatible, and productive. There are leaf tiles familiar to Windows 8 users, but also elements familiar to Windows 7 users, which is far more widely deployed. The Start menu and taskbar are front and center. And yes, the company is keeping the Windows 9 moniker. Why skip 9? Myerson said, "When you see the product in its fullness, I think you will agree with us that is a more appropriate name." Over to you, Fabian.
Mano Garcia Viejo and Miguel Pajares were 2 elder Spaniards who contracted the Ebola virus in 2 of the most affected areas in Africa. These 2 men were soon brought to Madrid to be cured. A nurse who was part of the team that had been tasked to help Mano and Miguel got infected. Her dog also contracted the virus and was soon put down. The woman is known to be the first person ever to get infected by the Ebola virus outside of Africa. The nurse is currently in a stable condition, and the minister assures everybody that she is given the best care in order to guarantee the safety of all citizens. Over to you, Lucas.
The Spanish women's national basketball team lost the World Cup finals against the United States. However, at the end, the Spanish team reached a historic silver medal. The youth team had a big advantage because they were very superior in height and weight. Even their scoring quality was superior. At the end of the first quarter, the youth team did 9 of 10 in field scores, 3 of 7 in 3-pointers. Spain did 5 of 13 in field scores and 2 of 7 3-pointers.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news, and we'll be back tomorrow with more.
Bye, one more.
The eruption of September 27 at Mount Ontake in Japan has taken the life.
Hola.
Hola, ¿esto de la pan?
Sí.
Ah,
Hong Kong over the past weeks has gone from chaos to calm as
Es que me corta. Es que me pone nervioso, joder.
Tranquilo.
De nuevo.
Place that became the... Llegeixo la frase.
Sí, sí, la frase.
Most big... Bueno, da igual, la faig. 15 years old. Es que no, me lío. Puto inglés, tío. Puto inglés, tío. Puto inglés, tío. Puto inglés, tío. Victims were several climbers. The wheel flora of... Cosa meva, les campanes només saben com fer-lo jo.
Trolazo.
En veritat,
Petit blooper.
vale.
Adiós, Lucas.
Adiós. Adiós.
¿Puedo empezar o no? Es que...
Un momento.
ibas a empezar y...
Trípode. Joder.
Madre mía, Rubén.
Joder. Vale.
We have some technical issues.
Que queda més pro sobre la taula dels papers.
Clar.
És veritat? Jo vull 2.
Before we finish, Lucas would like to say a word.
No, hombre.